Hey guys, A-Rock Canvas. This is Tony. How are you? I'm doing a series of my art supplies. I'm breaking it up because I don't want it to be too long. I feel like people, don't really like long form content. So I'm breaking it up and that's how I'm doing it. So I've done one with my papers, one with my canvases and boards, and then this one is going to be like my actual like paints and stuff like that and those kind of things. And I think I have like one more series where it's just like the bits and bobs kind of supplies of like offshoot ideas that I have and stuff like that. So let me kind of gather all the supplies and then I'll come back. Hold on. Hey, so let me wipe my nose. My nose is kind of like gross. Sorry y'all. Sorry. I just put it over there. Okay, so this is going to be, I think, pretty short because this is going to be like paints, not necessarily brushes or anything like that. Well, you might include the brushes, but paints, pastels, and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I don't have an extensive amount of those things, but I do have enough. So I have a lot of this stuff from Hobby Lobby. So we have the metallic acrylic paint set. It's a group of 4. They're pretty small, so if you're wanting to do large scale, I would get the larger size. Fairly small, about the length of my palm. Each one is about 22 milliliters, 0.74 fluid ounces or whatever. So take with that what you will, like knowledge and shoes. So yeah. So that's that. But I like this because I like this color palette. So I would repurchase like full sizes of all of these to do stuff because I do, like I said, I like this color palette. So it was a good way to kind of see if I even like the colors as opposed to like buying like a huge ass size of each of these and then I'm like, oh shit, I don't like it. So yeah, there's that. Next I have the 10 color pearlized acrylic set. So it's pearlized and metallic. I gotta like figure out really the difference between but yeah, this one comes in a larger set, so it's a 10 color set. Essentially it's the same like size pretty much. So all of these, I don't think I've used any of these, but I did use these. So I have this set. I have a 24 acrylic paint set. This one uses even more colors, but it's not pearlized and not metallic. It's just regular set. Hobby Lobby, Master's Touch. That's their brand that they kind of sell there. Each one is 0.4 fluid ounces. So it's like the really skinny tubes. So I have those. And then I went to this place called Typo. It doesn't exist where I live anymore. It like closed up at the mall that I went to. But this one is kind of like the pastels. And so it's like a pastel set. So have that. I have a tempera paints sticks. I really like these. They're really smooth. If you watch the paper video, I have like swatches on like some of the papers. They're really smooth and I like that. I wanted to do tempera paint, but I didn't know. It just felt like I was like doing like children's crafts. And I do want to sell this as like real art, so I didn't know the quality, but these are actually really nice. They're really like smooth and creamy. So yeah, if you are interested, these are pretty decent. I think I found this at TJ Maxx or Marshalls or something like that, and then I got it, but you probably can find it somewhere else. This is gouache. Anyway, but this is a 24 color like paint set. So I got this because I wanted to do air dry clay, and I was trying to figure out how to like paint it because I don't want to go. I'm not a ceramicist and doing like all the kind of stuff with glazing and shit. But I learned that like this one was like I felt like the way that people were explaining it, it was just like a better fit in terms of color quality with gouache as opposed to like other paints that they had used. So I got like a set just in case I wanted to like start painting that stuff. Like I would have it already because I do want to paint it and you know, stuff like that. And then lastly, I have pastels. So this is Master's Touch Saw Pastel Sticks. We'll see how this goes. I've used pastels before. I don't know how extensive I want to get with it. I may end up gifting it to someone. Who knows? But yeah, I have this. And then I have oil pastels. And I feel like I thought I'd used this at some point. Yeah, I used it barely. Barely. But this is what it looks like. Really nice. 36 colors. The brand is Pentel Arts. So there's that. Really nice set. So don't remember where I got this. I think Hobby Lobby maybe. So yeah, so that's all the paints and pastels and stuff like that. In terms of markers and stuff, I keep them in this art bin thing. You can get like a toolbox and it's probably gonna be way cheaper. Yeah, in here I have these zebra mild liner creative markers. I have these because I do like to just scribble like symbols and stuff. These are like more pastel colors, but I think they have like a different range where it's just like black or red or white or whatever. Anyway, so I have those. I have these pastel, oh, these are color pencils, Master's Touch color pencils. So it's probably from Hobby Lobby. I don't know how many you get in here. Probably a set of like 24 or something like that. Then I have a bunch of, it's mixed in here, but it's Master's Touch Fine Art Studio acrylic markers. Can I show you? Can I show you? And so you can see the color on here at the back, and then you open it up and it's like that. So I have a bunch. I think it came in a set of like 20 or like 24 or 12, like maybe, no, I think it's closer to 24. And so it's a bunch of these, and I like them. I enjoy them. I use them on my canvas boards. And then I have Posca markers in different sizes and stuff like that. So I have, you know, I have some that are like brush tip like this. And then I have some that are kind of just like this. This is the size, if you can see. That's the size for that. This is the size for the brush. This is another size up. That's what it looks like. And then this is like, I think their largest size. That's what it looks like as far as the tip. And this is the size for that. So yeah, the thing with Posca though is you have to shake it up and then you have to like press it down on a surface so that the ink can get down to the tip. It doesn't come like this. It comes with like the white tip and you have to literally shake it and then press it down, and then it'll start to bleed onto the tip and go from there. So I have a bunch of those. I have some woodless graphite pencils in here. And then like a random micron. Back in the day, like this was all the rage. I don't know if it still is. I'm a millennial. So I was in that phase of like Japanese stuff, and I think this is like a Japanese brand or whatever. So like I was like, yeah, let me get it. But I still like them. I like the points. I really like the fat points. This is a pretty fat point. I don't know if you can see it as well. Anyway, that's what I have in there. I have like one random brush, Royal and Langnickel, in here. So let me go get my brushes and then I'll come back. Hold on. So yeah, I have mine in this one. It's still an art from Hobby Lobby, but it's just longer and it's two-part. Two-part. So you open it up like this. Oh. Do I have the string? I was like, do I have the strings? You open it up and then it has this part and then it has that part at the bottom. So in here I have just a bunch of brushes. So some of these are like for more like my India inks, like these. Then I have this one. It's a really nice one. I have Royal Langnickel. I don't really know how quality they are because this part right here, it's already sounding like it's coming apart. So I don't know if I can recommend this brand. This part seems very loose. So in the future, I might invest in like another brand. This one I got, this is a watercolor brush. This one was like in the little sale bin at Michael's or whatever. Royal Langnickel. I don't know how much this one has. I got like this set because I think it was just a cheaper set, and so I was like, yeah, this is a Hobby Lobby purchase. So like all of these like come together in a set, or like I think there's 2 sets together. These are 2 sets combined. So they have a whole bunch. So they have the flat, they have the round, like 3 different sizes, flats, 3 different sizes, stuff like that. So, and then again, like I said, I got these brushes that are more like India inks and stuff like that. So that's this part. And then under there, I have my large brush. Now this one works really well. This is Blick Scholastic, really sturdy still, like it. This brush, I think I may have applied Mod Podge with it at one point. Then I have a whole bunch of other brushes down here that I've used with like inks and stuff like that. I don't really use brushes that often unless I'm just like swiping on some like glue. But yeah, so these are my brushes. I have a Mod Podge brush applicator that I never use. I have some droppers for the India inks. And then I have the India inks calligraphy inks. So yeah, so I have the Bombay Black India ink, the sepia, and then I got the blue one, Bombay. I have iridescent calligraphy colors, Dr. P.H. Martin's. And then I got the iridescent, like jade. So these are the iridescents. And then the other 3 are like regular. The thing with the iridescents though is like chunks of like glitter or whatever that's in there make it really difficult to get out of the dropper. When I tried to transfer it, it didn't really work. So I don't know. Like, you know, the droppers may get clogged at some point. So just kind of like beware of that when you're purchasing. So there's that. And then lastly, I have some gesso. Some gesso for canvases. So I do have some like canvas, and I'll show that in another video. But yeah, these are all the things that I use to like paint with and stuff like that. These are like more painting related type things. And so yeah. So that's part whatever. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.